Hello, this is Sasha from Automaker Media, and I'm sitting here with Aliston of Correlated Solutions and Andrew from Photron, our guests here and expositors at the Automotive testing show in São Paulo. I would like to ask you guys, how do you feel about this show? What are your expressions?
Oh, it's been a very good show for us. This is a new market for us in South America, so we're happy to be here and been talking to a lot of engineers from many automotive manufacturers and hearing a lot about testing, crash testing, and some component analysis is what we specialize in. So yeah, it's been good so far.
Well, vehicle safety testing is very important in Brazil these days, and a number of companies are expanding their operations here. Photron is a worldwide manufacturer of high-speed video cameras that are typically employed to record different aspects of the impact test to ensure that the safety of the occupants are maintained throughout the crash. So this is a very important market for us, and this has proved an excellent show for us to show our different products and to talk to the engineers about their differing needs.
Okay, it's really good to have you here with us, and now I would like to ask you to show us a little bit your stands and to tell us something about your technology.
Be our pleasure.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Alice Satas with Correlated Solutions, and I'm here today to demonstrate you the 3D system. It's a non-contact deformation measurement system. It measures surface strains and displacements. Here's our system is shown in real time. So we have two cameras imaging the sample. Here you'll see there's a speckle pattern applied to the surface, which the software analyzes and measures how that surface is deforming. So we calibrate the system using a grid. So we take images of this grid, about 30 images at different orientations, and that calibrates the system, triangulates the camera's positions, and corrects for lens distortion as well. So in this real-time setup, we're streaming images to the computer, we're processing images in real time, we're taking actual measurement of the surface, and as I deform the surface by pumping on this hand pump here, it's going to deform the plastic plate towards the cameras. So as I pump on this, you'll see that on the screen, the measurement shows the sample deforming out of plane. So on the right here, you'll see the out of plane displacement W, which is the change in the Z direction towards the cameras. So we can see this deformed about 5 millimeters. And over here on the left is the X direction strain field. So you get a full field strain map of what's happening to your part. And this is just for illustration purposes, but this can be used in a wide range of testing applications, including like brake systems. We can use high-speed cameras for dynamic measurements, so you can analyze body panels during a crash test, or any kind of component analysis. Anything you want to measure strain and displacement, our system can do, and you can see there's no contact with the sample, so there's no need to apply anything other than our speckle pattern. And we have many different easy ways to do that. And the data you get is millions of data points on the surface, and you can use that predominantly for FEA validation. It's a very powerful measurement tool. And that's all I have from Correlated Solutions. Please visit our website at correlatedsolutions.com for more information. Thank you.
Hello there, my name is Andrew Bridges with Photron, one of the leading manufacturers of high-speed cameras in the world. We're here at the Auto Testing Show to launch our Mini AX high-speed camera. This is the world's most light-sensitive high-speed camera with a tested ISO rating of 40,000 ISO. 1 megapixel high-G camera with capabilities of full resolution, 4,000 frames per second, and reduced resolution to over 500,000 frames per second. This is one of the many high-speed cameras that we're offering that are used in the automotive testing fields. We're also very active in combustion testing, manufacturer process improvements, as well as the obvious airbag and vehicle testing areas. Our cameras range from 60 to over 2 million frames per second, and we have a very wide range of record durations, color and monochrome, as well as different light sensitivities and different framing rates. If you have any applications requiring high-speed videos, we'd be very happy to talk to you and invite you to come down to the Auto Testing Show to find out more about Photron and our line of high-speed video cameras. Thank you.
Hello, Sasha once again for Automaker Media. We are here at Automaker Exposition, and I'm here with Mr. Axel Briggs from Vice. Mr. Briggs, I would like to ask you to tell us a little bit about your company and how do you feel about this exposition?
The company Weistechnik is located in Germany. We have two factories in Germany, one Frankfurt area, one Stuttgart area, and we are worldwide active. We produce approximately 3,000 cabinets year by year, mainly for the automotive industry, but all other industries are also our customers. And Brazil, yes, Brazil is for Weistechnik an upcoming market. We have till now 700 installations in Brazil. We can offer service, and for us the show is a possibility to increase our business. That's our target.
This is not your first visit for this trade here, right?
For me, I for myself, I'm here first time, but the company Weiss was already here last year. But last year we worked together with an agent. Now we founded a subsidiary here in Brazil, and this is the first time we are here with our own company.
We are here now speaking with Jade from Vibration Research. Jade, is this your first visit to Brazil or to the fair like this? Or?
Yes, this is my first visit. Vibration Research has been here for a couple of years now. I think 2012 was the first year, but this is personally my first visit to Brazil and to the show.
Could you tell us a little bit about what your company does? What are you specializing in?
Vibration Research manufactures and sells a premier vibration controller. We work with almost any amplifier or shaker system out there, and we pride ourselves in developing control systems and a control algorithm used for vibration testing. So our main concern is the software and hardware used for vibration testing. It gives us the ability to concentrate on one very small part of the market while being an expert in that area. So rather than trying to sell shakers and controllers and the whole package, we concern ourselves with just one small area that we can be the absolute best in.
And on the end, what do you find of this fair?
So far it has been going quite well. We've had a few very interested customers and some potential leads, and we really just look forward to getting our name out in Brazil and becoming more of a part of the testing industry in Brazil.
I'm here with Matt from Combustion. And Matt, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Yeah.
Cool. I would like to ask you, could you tell us a little bit about your company?
Of course, yeah. So our company specializes in emissions analysis equipment, so for gas and for particle analysis, mostly for engine and after treatment work. And really our focus is on very, very fast response times.
And I'm here with Alison from AVL. Just briefly, could you tell us a little bit about AVL, what AVL does?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, AVL is an Austrian company. Founded in 1948. It's a company that basically works with powertrain engineering and powertrain testing. So we have three divisions. One division is instrumentation, the one that we represent here, basically sells testing equipment. We have a second division which is engineering services, so development of powertrain, calibration services, basically service, and a third division which is advanced simulation technologies, where we provide softwares for advanced simulation technology.
AVL and Brazilian market.
Well, we are present in Brazil since 1998 as an affiliate. We grew a lot since then. We started with 4 people. We are now with 45 in our division, the instrumentation division. The second division that's just started last year, and they have already 30 people. So in total, AVL operation in Brazil is about 80 people. And in spite of the crisis, we are still believing in the country and we are still growing. We keep optimistic.
And on the end, this fair, how you find it about? Is it positive for you as your company?
I like it very much, because all the exhibitions in South America, they have become very, let's say, commercial, without this technical focus that this particular event has. So we like it very much, and we believe that the market needs this kind of event to bring the technical community together and to, honestly, to stimulate these technical discussions and stimulate the seeking for new technologies, new opportunities for everyone.
Hi, here we are with Colt from Intrepid Control System. Colt, I would like to ask you a little bit about your company, where you guys come from, what are you doing?
Okay, yeah, so Intrepid Control Systems is based in Detroit, but we have offices throughout the world, including Japan, South Korea, India, China, and representative here in Brazil. And so we're a true global company, and our company's been in business for 20 years, and the entire time we've been focused predominantly on vehicle network technology. So that means the communication systems that exist inside of the car, so one part of the car or computers within the car can talk to each other. So that's our focus. The main network that's been in the industry for more than 20 years now, 30 years, is CAN, Controller Area Network, but there's a lot of newer technologies coming out that we're working on, for example, broad outreach or automotive Ethernet, and a new CAN technology, CAN FD, so we have support for both of those. Specifically, all of our hardware, all of our products interface to a single software that we have, Vehicle Spy, and that's what we're showcasing here. So Vehicle Spy is a single tool that supports CAN, FlexRay, MOST, Automotive Ethernet, all in one package. And what we're showing here is data that we've recorded from a vehicle. We're showing here that our hardware has the capability of recording CAN data and simultaneously and time synchronously monitoring also three HD cameras, so you can see the surroundings of the vehicle and the infotainment system, as well as GPS. So with this system, which was recorded with our one of our hardware products called the Nearby Ion, you can simultaneously record the vehicle network traffic, so you know what the vehicle's thinking it's doing, and then also record the environment around the vehicle with the cameras, so you know what the vehicle environment is, and then also determine where the vehicle and when the entire event takes place. So it's a comprehensive system for recording all information that our customers need for advanced driver assistance systems, powertrain development, and so forth, which happens a lot here in Brazil through the proving grounds that exist. So, yeah, the Brazilian market's important for us. I think that the show is my first time here, so it's about what I expected. It's a very good show, and many of the Brazilian suppliers and OEMs have come to our booth, so we're happy about that to get better exposure to the market. And the Brazilian market itself is important to us just because Brazil is a big country and the automotive industry is growing, specifically for things like homologation and ethanol testing and so forth, and there's a lot of proving grounds, so there's a lot of market for our tools. So yeah, we're happy to be here.
I'm here with Sean from Texcan. How are you doing, Sean?
Doing very good.
Could you please tell us a little bit about your company? Where are you guys coming from? What are you doing?
TechScan is actually a global provider of tactile pressure measurement systems using very thin pressure sensors along with a very robust software. One of our largest clients is the automotive community, which is why the Brazilian market is very big for us, for both automotive as well as tire market. We've actually been coming to this fair for about 6 years. It's very specific with the type of customers that visit the show, so it actually has provided us with great contacts as well as sales in the automotive industry as well as the tire industry here in Brazil.
I'm here with Shinichi from IMV Corporation. Shinichi is a general manager for the US market. Shinichi, it's good to have you here. I would like to ask a little bit about your company. Could you tell us what is the what are you guys doing about your technology?
Okay, we are one of the leading shaker manufacturers in the industry. We have already developed Asian countries and European countries. And I'm developing U.S. market right now. I'm a general manager in the United States. Then we came to Brazil from this show, actually yesterday. We have 59 years old experience in this industry. And since we have 70% of the Japanese market, our customers are Mitsubishi Group, Toyota Group, and other major manufacturer groups. Reliability is our best feature because we have to sustain their productions. We can provide almost no downtime productions to our customers and also potential customers in Brazil in the near future.
I would like to ask you, how do you find this fair? Is it positive for you? Did you get good contacts, and would you recommend it for another foreign companies?
Yes, our operation manager in Japan found this show when they attended a show in Europe. And this show, I came here from yesterday. This is the second day. Yesterday, we had some contacts, potential distributors in Brazil. But we have to understand local culture more and try to communicate those people after this show.
I am here with Chris from Haidar.
Our company is based out of Chicago. Haidar has an office here in São Paulo, Brazil. This is our fourth presence here at the testing show, and we're here now enjoying the market and visiting our customers. We supply testing equipments for our customers, like this robot driver that we have it here. It helps in tests of autonomous driver, testing in dynos. One of the tests is that the autonomous drive can be done with the GPS systems that we have from Genesis and some other products that help develop a multitude of components. Our presence here, it's being very interesting because this is our first time here in Brazil, and we have seen some improvements in some areas, and of course, despite the economy situation, the presence and visit with customers has been profitable, and the show has helped us to promote our product in our projects here in Brazil.
I'm here with Rodrigo from Keysight Technology. How are you doing, Rodrigo?
Doing good. How about you, Sasha?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Could you please tell us a little bit about Keysight Technologies?
Yeah, Keysight is former HP, the electronic portion of HP, and then Agilent Technologies, and we are the leaders for electronic test and measurement. And we are glad to be here because it's an opportunity to demonstrate our solutions for electrical and electronic measurement focused in the automotive market. In Brazil, we are present since '67, and so many years ago we started as HP, then Agilent, and now as Keysight.
How do you find Brazilian markets today?
Well,
what do you think?
Yeah, as you know, Sasha, Brazil has a huge potential, and during the last years we had very high growth, and now we are facing crisis. But again, we are expecting recovery for the next year, for maybe for 2 years time frame. And once the giant wake up again. So it's good to be present and to explore the huge potential that we have locally. The automotive market is very important for the economy, the country economy, and we have very important drivers for the future. We have the Internet of Things, we have the electric and hybrid cars, hybrid vehicles coming up. So we have different and interesting drivers that's coming up, and yes, I recommend different players for semiconductors or for software to come, and we will be glad to present our solutions as well. We have a first one is more focused in R&D portions. This is more focused in Internet of Things, but could be any technology that you want. Here we have AWG, or simply a function generator, and this is focused in creating the waveform through a software that can be MATLAB, C, V, or LabVIEW, or whatever software that you want. So you can create your modulation schemes, outputting to the RF generator for the frequency that you want to modulate. For instance, here we are working in 2.45 gigahertz, but depending on the standard, you can set the frequency that you want. So this is for generating the standard or the wireless technology that you want. And then we have here a kind of different stuff, which is an oscilloscope. In our case, a family called Infineon MSOS series, which is 8 gigahertz and the 10 bits ADC in resolution. And what is different is that we are using the oscilloscope to demodulate the standard that we created here. It can be both RF or baseband. And in this example here, we have Zigbee standard being demodulated. We can see the quality of the modulation. We have the spectral content. You can see the EVM measurements and also the time domain measurements. So why this is different? Because traditionally you need a spectrum analyzer to perform this type of measurement. And now with this software, it's called VSA, you can use the same oscilloscope that you supposedly would use to develop the hardware. You can use to make the wireless and the RF measurements as well. So this is the first setup. Very nice for Internet of Things, for a connected car, and approaching this side of the technology.